So we got AppleWiz versus Lawtumn.
The Lawtumn. The law of the land, if you will. I've said this before, but for those who know me, or at least follow me on Twitter, I've talked about this like maybe a couple times. It's like, if I like your name, or if I enjoy saying it, you'll hear me say it a lot. And so it's a compliment for sure. Like, if you hear me say it, any variation, like, oh my god, there was a couple, I'd say a lot of, like, I used to say Do the Thing's name all the time, or like make variations of it. And I don't know what it is. I just like saying, I like hearing myself speak random gibberish or noises. It's just fun, you know. I love people's names here. Dirty Dan, that's another good one. Alliteration gets me a lot of the time. And sometimes it's not alliteration, it's just things with like B's and sounds. Because those are also fun to say. I don't know. That's just who I am, chat. Every time a SpongeBob beats an Aang, an orphan is saved. Alright, then we gotta stop letting SpongeBob beat Aang. That's what I'm saying. This ain't Batman.
We're waiting on Lawtumn here.
Law, wake up.
Wake up.
We gotta get the Rocko whistle.
Yeah.
I'll DM him. Hold on.
Orphan slander.
Orphan slander. Hey, Bruce Wayne. He didn't ever give me any money. So all I'm saying.
I don't think I have a lot of soundboard sounds from NASB. I got rid of a lot of them. Or I just don't have enough boost.
Fair enough. Wow. I did not top 8 for you to diss Batman. I was a Batman main in Multiverses. I think I've done enough.
That was a Tom and Jerry main.
I also was a Tom and Jerry main. So day 1 I was Tom and Jerry. Like probably 4 months in or so I became a Batman main. Because NASB kind of NASB pilled me, and I was like, I want fast. Because I was still kind of Smash Ultimate brained. But I don't know. It's weird. My brain kind of swapped at some point and went from like Ultimate brain to NASB brain, and then it was like all over from there.
Yeah, but you need to be Multiverses brain, which just doesn't exist.
When that comes back, I'm gonna be so excited because 2v2s was like so awesome.
I'm rooting for whoever puts their pronouns. So you're rooting for Lawtumn, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody has pronouns, dipshit. It came for your Xbox.
No, it didn't, man. It came via that first Xbox known to man. You dipshit. Everyone gets it.
Alright, so we're starting on Jelly here. I've only seen this matchup once. It was Para versus... I don't remember which Rocko it was, but it was a Rocko. I believe it was FPZ.
One of the Rockos.
One of the Rockos.
Shout out to the Rockos.
They all... The reason I can't remember which one it was is because they all use the same ult, because it's the best ult. They use the Cowboy ult. It is the best ult.
I personally think French ult is best. But maybe I'm just a hater.
That's the second best ult, you're right. But,
I've heard somebody call it Painter Rocko, and I don't know how to feel about that.
No, it's French Rocko, because I remember the original contact. He literally goes to France to get me.
Yeah, no, I know, like, that's French, like, for certain, but somebody called it that. I was like, where did you even, like...
It's because he wears a beret.
Yeah, but not all painters wear berets.
That's true.
But all French people wear berets. That's... it's kind of the way I know it's a French person.
Ceci lost Joe.
Oui, oui.
Oui, spunky. Anyway.
We're having too much fun.
Say, it's actually pretty even so far.
Yeah, so far.
I mean,
part of it's definitely just Rocko is way better at controlling neutral, I think, and just stage control, and that's kind of
kind of an insane statement to say against Raph. Like, not even an insult to Lawtumn or anything, just to It's kind of just crazy because Raphael is so good at.
Yeah, that's like his whole game though too.
Yeah.
Like that's how he gets his chip and
roll.
chase. So it's also kind of kudos to Lawtumn because even with that point we were making out, Lawtumn still had percent lead, or not percent lead, but percent fairly close to Apple, and now finally taking that stock here. So
yeah, so playing the Simpsons hit and run here.
Yeah, right. Best Simpsons game of all time.
True.
Have you seen the remake?
There's a remake?
A modded remake where they redo all the textures.
You got me excited for a second. Like, they're remaking the Simpsons hit and run?
It looks.
Like,
it literally looks so good. Like.
I don't think they could do that because they would have to like cut Apu out or just not like use him. It was such a.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
such
not
an important part of that game. Yeah.
I think he's still in it from what I remember. Because it's pretty much just 100% faithful. Whether that's.
Well, yeah. Well, if they made, he's gonna be in it. Yeah. Like,
but yeah, in a real one, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Did you know that Simpsons Hit and Run and Crash Tag Team Racing have the same engine?
No, that's cool.
Thank you. Anyway, back to NASB2.
A whole different cartoon game where you hit other cartoon characters.
Yeah.
A lot. Law has gotten hit quite a bit, but they're doing. Oh, the multi-hit F strong did not work.
I'm not. I have to be. I know I have to be unbiased because I'm a commentator, but I'm gonna be hits in this game. Kind of weird.
Yeah, and I've talked about this with you before. I think on the first week, because back then it was I didn't have an example of a bad one. Because there definitely are varying levels of like goodness.
I think some of them are good.
Yes, I actually think that for as much as I make fun of them, Rocko's are some of the better ones. Rocko and Zims, but actually,
yeah, Rocko's are consistent.
Nowadays, I actually think Raphs are some of the worst. Him and Gerald seem to have some pretty funky situations that happen with theirs. And
because Raph is fast and he falls really fast, and
he also just has moves that I wouldn't expect to be multi. Like, why is a F strong like the way that's animated? Why is that multi-hit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you think dash attack would be a multi-hit,
right?
That's what it looks like, but like it's not.
Yeah,
it's actually I don't know. I'm a game developer. Well, actually, I'm a game developer. I'm not a fighting game developer.
Oh. Well, getting lost in the sauce there.
Yeah. I can see what Lawtumn was going there for.
Yeah.
Was going for there. Because Raph is just really hard to edge guard in general. Deceptively good at making it back to stage, but guess didn't pay off. It's okay.
I mean, it happens to the best of us. Like, you try to go for something. And Law is kind of one of those players where I don't think they're necessarily scared to go for something that they're cooking, you know?
Well, yeah, and everything, all of your moves, like, outspeed everybody. You can go for whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about Raph.
Yeah. And it's like people are willing to be experimental, but I think we've seen a lot of players today where they play kind of on the safe side, but not in a way that's like defensive. It's just they go for what they know works, and the only times you'll see a bit more than that is when it's something that they haven't shown yet. And I think Lawtumn is kind of the opposite, where they have a ton of things that they know, but because they know so much, they're kind of willing to be a little like cheeky and go for something that might not work in hopes that it'll kind of just go hard, you know?
Gotcha. I do think it's crazy that little boy is DQing. Sorry to report. They gotta go to bed. Yeah, good night to you. Congratulations on making top 8 at all. Very good job.
Yeah, we got it.
But that means we can after this set we can just do winners finals and then we can move on to the other two.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be going to Harmonic Convergence here, the tried and true controversial stage, and we actually saw this strategy from Fig earlier, and I can't remember. Was that was the game he won, correct, or was that? I can't remember if this was the stage that Fig won on, because I know we saw it.
I think he won on the stage.
Yeah. So it seems like, if that's the case, if I remember correctly, then seems like it's going to be a match that our stage that does kind of trouble Rocko. But I could totally. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it would be good for him because he has a lot of space, but actually, like, it also gives the other player a lot of space to like just kind of ignore Spunky and jacking off. I mean, Jack the Hammer. So there's not a lot of there's not a Rocko kind of has to rely on his more stuff. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Okay, I always think it's just me seeing that. I'm glad that somebody else said something.
Yeah, did you see that? He has to rely on his more stubby options, which really are not good on a big stage like this. Yeah. So this is kind of, he has to camp a lot.
Yeah.
And Raph just has Shuriken, which GG's. So it's like, but still, it's still even stocks, almost even percent. So, you know, I think either of these guys could take it, honestly. So we're gonna Cherry, did you see the message?
Yeah, I did. I just replied.
Okay.
But yeah, I think too, to add on to your point with this, is like the platforms, I think the way they're set up, it's kind of nice for dealing with Rocko's like pressure because it's kind of like a whole, they aren't like one large just, flat, but you can kind of run across.
Yeah, you can just go on the top right plat and then like shark him.
Yeah. Yeah. And
he's a stubby little guy, so it's like he's not like he can really answer back that easily without throwing Spunky around.
Yeah. And he's also not the fastest character, so I'd imagine for somebody like Raph, where it's like...
No, he's not really fast.
Yeah.
He's okay. It's not that fast. Oh, but that was a pretty clean combo.
Yeah.
Trying to even up his stocks as fast as he can here. But,
maybe beating themselves up for trying to gap attack that Spunky. It's one of these things is this. I'll say this: a lot of times with characters like Rocko, it's better not to interact with them than it is to try and beat them at their own game.
Yeah, it's better to just.
And it is annoying to like, because everybody's like, well, that's what they want. Well, it's like not necessarily. A lot of times they want you to really try and work with them.
I was saying this earlier, but Rocko's kind of just want to infuriate you into snowballing. But as long as you like kind of just keep up with their pressure game, like you'll be okay. Like I think.
Yeah.
You just keep using your good options, because like.
Yeah.
Rocko doesn't really have a lot of like clean, easy combos to do outside of just kind of hitting you with some random bullshit and then trying to convert off of that. That doesn't always work. So you just kind of can't get hit by like any of the like collateral damage that Spunky does, and like just don't just kind of use like, I think Lawtumn is showing actually a perfect display of what I mean, like just kind of weaving in and out of Rocko's jet range with these projectiles, and then going for, misses the sign cancel, but going for these like quick like little quick little things. But it's gonna be down a stock. Well, they made it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably could just use EX Slime for up special, but they actually just used Succometer. I
do think it's kind of insane how far these Rocko players have been getting, because I initially thought he was a really bad character. I just couldn't make it.
I personally still do, but I think that he's a character that definitely thrives on matchup inexperience.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
And not only just the fact of matchup inexperience, but even if like your character does well into Rocko, like he's one of those characters that he has a bunch of random ass tools, and like the types of people that are gonna play Rocko are gonna be those types of players who are willing to experiment, willing to figure stuff out.
I think
way differently than most players.
I think AppleWiz has been throwing Lawtumn off a little bit here by using the side B, which we don't see a lot of use from until like it's good as a mix-up tool.
Yeah.
Because then we see like it
oh nice, reversing the side B, trying to go for a cheeky kill there.
Tried the cheese, but this isn't NASB2. You can't do that. Or maybe you can, but you can't do it.
I think
here.
despite their best efforts, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
another
gonna be
game
game
for
two.
Apple.
Yeah.
Apple handling that really well there too. You have to give them some credit there because, well, I had some cheeky plans planned,
Yeah,
and
that was
unfortunately they were foiled.
That was very dirty. That was very, very dirty.
The cleanest dirty thing I've ever seen, if you will.
Yeah, that was quite an attempt. I'll give him that.
Wait, where'd Law go?
Uh-oh.
It was only the second game, right?
That's correct. Right?
Yeah.
Lawtumn, it's best of 5. Just to
Lawtumn.
hear you. Aw. Are you sure? Okay.
Sage. But yeah.
Let me see here. Transport is required. I think it kind of sucks about
Oh, little boy.
No, if I can't.
Oh,
Hang on.
you just do quick report.
I don't see the option.
I can do it. I got it.
Thanks, Jay.
I got you. All right. Psychomatic. You just hover in the brackets section for reporting, and you can just hover. It's the lightning bolt next to the stream setup.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know. Okay.
But yeah.
Weird. I've been.
All
for 2 years,
good.
did not know that. All right, so we're gonna move on to winners final.
Yeah, Tuttle.
We're not playing total trials done. Alright, so we're gonna do C, H, I, and then it'll be straightforward from there.